Coach, how did it go out there today?
Again, the weather cooperated here. That sun came out and a little bit of just light warm-up individuals to get into a long scrimmage, as long as we've went in years here as far as number of snaps. Again, with a lot of depth, a lot of walk-ons, a lot of guys out here participating. Now we're getting a lot of snaps, a lot of work. Started fast, a couple big plays on O, but then defense really settled down. A couple pick sixes for those guys and some 3-and-outs. I'd like to see our run game be a little bit more consistent and tougher. Same with the defense, but a lot of good work, and I like what we saw today.
Looked like there were some battles in those running situations here in the scrimmage today.
A little bit. We tried to get to that. Again, we got to be a tougher, both sides of the ball, and not just always line of scrimmage. Sometimes that corner support, safety support, perimeter blocking, edge blocking is a part of what you're trying to do on both sides. So taking advantage of the pads on. There'll be a lot of things we can do as we end spring, a lot of things we can do with summer coming, but when pads on, you got to take advantage of hitting. I thought we had some decent contact today and some things we need to build on going into next week with the spring game coming up.
You've talked quite a bit about the leaders who were on last year's team and how they were from a variety of position groups. How do you see the leadership developing on this team?
Right now, okay, but it needs to pick up. And I say that because, again, some of those guys, I think last year you had some good voices, and that's not always talk. I do think we have some decent leadership by example, but I think it needs to be stronger example. I think we got some guys in their play. They can strain to stay on blocks, strain to get off blocks, be a little bit more competitive. It's not bad, but it's not at an elite level. And, again, we got a chance to be a pretty good team. But we'll go as far as our good players take us. So, again, as we go into this last week here, I'd like to see some of these O-linemen and perimeter players and defensive front guys really pick it up for us.
Not a cloud in the sky, absolutely perfect weather. Wouldn't be bad to have this for the spring game, would it?
Yeah, and it looks like the weather's going to shape up that way. Again, I think we might have some cloud cover coming in. I think it's going to be mid-60s or higher. Again, our team is going to be exciting to watch. I know we've got some activities that the administration's got on, some things with some music, pregame activities, a free tailgate for everyone. We've got a youth clinic, a high school coaches clinic going on. It's going to be a lot of fun. Promise it's going to be a great day, and I'm looking forward to a great crowd next week.